And GBAs.
And we are playing Rimworld yet again. We decided to go for the Rich Explorer scenario this time. I'm streaming on Twitch, Chibs is over there recording, and we're going to do a little comparing contrast, see who can outlive the other. These either go great or terrible, but we're pretty well trading off one for one, and we're going to see how this goes. Now, I think I've fiddled with Rich Explorer once. Have you played it much, Chibs?
Last time I played it, it was Randy Random.
Oh, you hated yourself. Why? That's not nice, man. That is the opposite of nice. That is no bueno. That is almost self-mutilation levels of angst. Why would you do such a thing? Okay, well, Chib's bad life decisions aside, we're going for a Rich Explorer today. First thing, of course, is when you land, unforbid everything, and I mean everything. 'Cause you're gonna need that crap. Take a quick glance around. Yes, I know, I need a colonist bed. Here is where we are playing today. We have a nice little stream coming right through here. Kind of goes diagonal. We've got a little bit of cave coverage, just the small hills, so, you know, we have options for tunneling, but not a lot. And I think if I look right here, we do have a prefab room. What do you say? Go prefab or stick to the middle? You know what?
I don't know.
I'm feeling particularly lazy. Let's go grab that prefab room. Oh, wait. Right next to a big old room, though. That's probably ancient evil. Let's pick up Midori.
Well, if they decide to go next to it, and it doesn't say ancient danger,
yep,
it will say.
So I'm going to run across the map real fast, see if it flags it as ancient danger. Yep, ancient danger. Alright, so that's what we expected. So, I mean, you don't wake it up by being next door to it. But if we ever pick it, it'll have, you know, whatever to spawn in the middle of what will be our base. So, we're going to say no to that, and let's go ahead and build down here then. That's sort of a tropical paradise anyways. Oh. You. Let's undraft you. Let's make up a little growing zone. I like to throw my growing zone smack dab under trees. So that way, you know, by default, then they start clearing out that area and I get the wood out of it. Just gives me one less thing to make people do in the beginning. And let's see. Potato, potato. Yeah, I get. Oh, let's do carrots. Carrots are. Oh, nope. Level 4 to grow. I'm stuck with potatoes. That's okay. We'll get there. Now, I didn't really optimize too much on this go, but I did make sure that there was nothing that we couldn't do, because nothing is worse than, you know, having one or two guys and they will happily starve themselves because they can't figure out what the heck to do with their lives. And we're going to take this little room right here and make it ours.
I'll slap a stockpiles in there. I'll slap a dumping stockpile zone right over here for now. And I will make a cute little growing zone. And I think my little grower will just grow me some...
Food?
Food. I don't know what I want her to grow.
That is okay.
Carrots take like no time at all to grow, right? 3 days.
Yes, carrots are the fastest.
Since it is just one person.
Yep. Oh, I have pineapple plants. That sounds kind of delicious, actually. It offered me a chocolate bunny as my animal. Now, I've had this once before, and they amuse the tar out of me because what they do is they drop bunny chocolate. And I know by now you know exactly what I'm talking about when I say bunny chocolate. And yes, yes indeed, your chocolate bunny will drop you bunny chocolates. Which is frankly just so ridiculous that I never get bored of saying it. So that's probably a personal failing. But yeah. Bunny chocolate for the win, right?
Yep.
You're over there shaking your head at me. Hey, I never promised maturity. I'd be lying. Alright, let's get that built. Little battery action going on here. And now we need to make up our stockpile zone.
I already have a stockpile zone, and I might just make it a... indoor. Or in the mountain refrigerator.
Makes sense?
Got a cube here, does not have an insect nest. Okay, good. I don't see any insects in these caves.
Well, that's good. I don't think I have a proper cave on this map. I picked small hills, and it looks like I do not have proper caves, which is okay. I mean, I think it would actually be impossible to get everything you could possibly have on this, in this game on one map.
I just realized I am terrible at cooking.
Oh.
But thankfully, simple meals help boost your cooking skill.
That they do. You can put a little stockpile zone at the back of this room we're building here. And so far, so good. Next thing we're gonna need, and pretty quickly, is some security, because it's just us. If we screw this up and we die, first of all, we have no one to blame but ourselves. Second of all, we have no one to trust but ourselves. So, girl, protect yourself. So we're gonna build up our gun turret quickly, and that will be our primary line of defense, really. We're gonna gun turret and put in some walls and fortifications, but mostly gun turrets. The best defense is not being reachable. So that gives us a solar panel, a battery, and a gun turret, and that's sort of gonna be our primary defense for a little while here. Might fence off a little area and try to keep the rabbit close to home. Since it's a rabbit, it's not going to be too, terribly tough. It just, when the game was like, would you like a bunny? I was like, why, yes, I would. Because it's a bunny that makes chocolate. These things amuse me. Or I'm terrible. When in doubt, always leave room for the or I'm terrible reasoning, right? I have a visitor coming in. Oh, you know what I forgot to do, Chibs? Have you set your priorities yet on non-manual?
No.
Me neither. And I now have a visitor. And a phone call, because cell phones, Let me go turn that off real quick.
Just gonna buy this pemmican and medicine.
Absolutely. So, it doesn't look like my visitor had anything to trade, which... Okay, sure. I don't know why you bothered to stop by if that's the case, but sure. I mean, like, he literally has nothing to trade. Why are you here? But yeah. set your priorities because, teehee, my growing was not yet high enough for my guy to bother, you know, walking up and growing anything. So I think we're gonna just sort of spend a day getting stuff dragged inside and a couple more rooms built here. It's not that we necessarily need a ton of rooms, it's that inspiration go frenzy. Hey, I like that. Engineer's just been expired. She'll walk 1.5 times faster for the next 24 hours. Nice. Doing that requires lots of walking. Let's expand.
Hauling things from far away.
We're gonna just expand that stockpile zone in this room a bit then. So you can start hauling everything. And get a little bit more of our structure built. So what we're going to do is come up here and we're going to just sort of build a little fenced in area, keep our rabbit in, and a small garden bed. So I think we're going to come right off here. Throw up one more room here. We've got our geothermal right here, so I want to try to keep that as much as we can. And we have a mad animal. What is angry at us? A tortoise. Now, I know. You're like, well, what the heck? It's not a Ninja Turtle. Tortoises in this game are mean. They have beaks. They will come get you. It's not cute. Now, since we have our gun turret, that should provide us with some, you know, additional tortoise-based backup. But really, odd as it sounds, tortoises will screw you up. And let's come over here. Gonna put a cooler. Yep, see, there it is. Our gun turret is fighting the tortoise for us, saving us from needing to. Gonna put our turn this into a cold room. Gonna move our bed down here and do a bigger bedroom now. And make this food and battery storage. Get a little flooring in here. Building floors will help you up your construction skill. And that is very important in these first few levels. Also, as you see right here, we do have a geothermal. But I don't yet have the ability to research geothermal. But we're going to kind of keep that in the courtyard area we're making, so that we don't have a problem. Need a meal source. Yep. Need a stove, campfire, and nutrient dispenser. And that's the next thing we're coming to. So there's, you know, Chibs set me up with a few mods. And we're just going to go for a nice basic combo. Let's go for the electric stove, because we do have our electric situated now. We don't have enough steel sword, but I bet we have enough on map. So let's go ahead and... we'll actually go ahead and we'll put the stove in our bedroom for now. I know that sounds weird, but since we're just playing with one character right now, we don't have to worry about somebody else coming in at night and disturbing us, so we can basically live in one room, store in another room, and have minimal fuss. So that's what we're gonna do. Basically, we're doing this, you know, single lady on our own. Gonna do this as we need to. Gonna reinstall our bed over here on this wall. Make a dumping stockpile. And basically, what we want to do is we want to make it hard to be reached. So we're going to come kind of right up along here. Yeah, let's go right in here. Give us a little bit of extra. Little bit of extra.
Grace is not that great of a cook. However, simple meals, store it long enough and give enough nutrients.
Oh, it sounds like you have a solution then. Got a little bit of compacted machinery over here to mine out. We'll grab that, get us a few components, and keep going. So far, early game. Oh, there's our bunny chocolate again. That makes me unreasonably amused. Now,
Because orange is, you know, fruits. There's plenty of fruit on screen at the moment.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I've got just every vegetable and fruit in the world right now. So.
And it looks like I now need to get that temperature, you know. Yeah, I need you to mine. So I can... Actually... Let's pop a solar panel right there. She at least has a construction skill. To make the solar panel.
Well, that's good. I've got a raid incoming. And we are just gonna adjust the temperature here in our fridge room. Target temperature of... it doesn't have to be 0. Let's knock that up to 28. 28's good. That's a few degrees below freezing without being too low. We have a raid coming in. So we're just gonna take... and a little handy trick. Come to your allow areas down here.
Yeah.
And come to animal area 1. And when you're starting out and you've got a couple, especially small animals like non-dogs, give them an area they can go and then put them there. Because most of the time when your animals die, it's during a raid because the first thing they come across is your dog. And they will take all of their anger out on your poor puppy. Okay, we have a raid incoming. Let's find out where they're coming in on. Currently we're mining, so... one guy, and he wants to ignite our solar generator. Well, I'm sorry, I'm not really chill with that. So we're gonna go ahead and take our character, prioritize hauling that component on back because, hey, why do something twice? And zoom back in, there we go. Now,
and remember, if you're making a wind turbine, you'll need to knock out some trees. However, if you happen to, say, need... what do I want to grow? Kill root. They will conveniently, you know, cut down all those trees that you have.
So we managed to incapacitate our guy who was coming in. He's got a shooting of 18, a melee of 9, artistic of 6, and he cannot do medicine, cooking, construction, growing, mining, or crafting, and an intellectual of 0. Oh my gosh, guy. Like, the only thing you can do is shoot and beat. I mean, he's like that guy at school. You remember the real angry one that just wanted to beat people up? We have that guy now. Fast walker, abrasive, and a night owl. But shooting, I could essentially just hand him a gun, send him off to go, you know, take out whatever random animals for food, and get a second person already. At least he's not a pyro. Let's arrest him. We're going to do this. We're going to make this for prisoners. We're going to come down here. We are going to capture him. Let's see if we can, you know, become friends or use him to our own devices. Mostly use him to our own devices. I totally think he'd make fine fodder, right? And let's see now. Let's go to the prisoner tab. And we're going to go ahead and we'll give him medicine. And we're going to try chatting and recruiting him.
I have a cute little raid coming in.
Nice. What is our medicine's at a 4. We can first aid him up. I mean, we did let the turret shoot him like 20 times, right? Least we can
I'm
do.
sorry, dude. Oh. Mad scientist. I have a mad scientist attacking me with an intellectual of 14.
Not bad, not bad at all. Of course, now I need a second bedroom, so let's set that up. Let's see. This needs 4 down. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll put a door right there. And we're just going to build up our next little room. I think over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Drop our door on this side. And
that is going to be one small ass room.
A small ass room? Is it full of butts?
Oh, never mind. I don't have to build anything. Because guess what? Grace over here shot his torso to death.
Oh. At a girl? Let's see. We sell 24 meals, not bad. Gonna get these potatoes in the ground real fast. Get a little bit more of our wall set up here. So basically, as of right now, our southern, wall pieces are in place. And then we'll end up dropping another gun turret on this side to just protect this end. But we're kind of nicely where we need to be there. Save that we need a whole nother bed. I think it's almost time to start picking some fruit. It's a little tricky with just one person to kind of prioritize what to do. Like, I'm used to making 2 people or 5 people or 3 people do something. Trying to get that time management in with one does make this a little tricky. How are you doing there on getting one person to do everything?
Heat stroke.
Oh no. That is not good.
Oh, she's dead.
Oh, seriously? Already?
Heat stroke extreme.
Oh my gosh, you're like... What have we been streaming for? 20 minutes?
23 minutes.
Oh, snap. Chibs, I don't think you won this one.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no indeed. Oh, wow. I feel bad that I just barely got potatoes planted, but never mind.
Alright, take 2. I'm just gonna stop my recording here because...
Dang. Yeah, no, I got you, man. Go ahead. So we're doing a wee bit more stable. Every time I say the word versus, your luck just tanks. Have you noticed?
Yes.
Yes. Not allowed to use that
You,
word.
you don't understand. I was in the process of building the AC.
Oh.
And it was almost done.
Of course it was.
She had to go get a couple of components from over there, and then it would have been done.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been fine. And then flopple.
Yeah, I
So now, here lies Grace of Tomato.
Aw.
I didn't even get to name the colony.
Oh man, that stinks. Well, I'm sorry. And here we go. Yep. Warden. Got our components coming back. Well, on the bright side, it's looking pretty good over here. I don't know if that makes you feel a drop better, though.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, well. Geez, so much for the... If you're doing good, I'm happy for you. Thanks. Getting compacted machinery, we need to get our stove put together. I see we've got some steel up here. Ah, it says now we're out of steel. Okay, let's go grab that steel too. So, right now, everything is sort of all quiet on the western front out here. Compared to the day Chibs is happening, I'm totally cool with that. Let's mark some trees here for chopping. I think I'm going to thin out some of these up around this center courtyard area. Basically, just sort of get some of these trees up in here done. Because they'll be in the way come later anyways. Also, it looks like our bananas are just about ready to be picked. We have a whole bunch of bamboo down here that's ready to harvest. Our bunny is hopping along, clearing out some of the smaller shrubs and brush. So, there we go, feed him. Yep, digging at that. Let's take a look at our work here. Bump that up a tiny bit. And our potatoes are at 25%. That's reasonably well. I feel like with one person I'm trying to make her do too much at once because everything has to get done. But trying to get that priority down. Yeah, what we're gonna do, we are going to get a little cheaty up in here. And we're gonna throw down a campfire right here, and we're just gonna use the campfire to cook meals while we finish getting the rest of that steel mined out. We've got plenty of silver, but not a lot of steel. Let's how are we doing on prisoner? 86% recruiting difficulty. He's not a big fan of how messy his prison cell is. To be fair, understand. Feed the prisoner. Yep. Talk nicely, talk nicely, talk nicely. Eat our own dinner. Alright, she's building herself a bed. That will take care of her feelings. Okay. Now we'll wait a minute on getting some floor in there. We basically just want some walls. And talking again. New recruit! Okay, Cheney thinks we should call it the Priest's Village. Cheney, you're a funny priest. You don't even have clothes on. And Antioch, sure, let's go for that. He has found the chocolate. Alright, now I have 2 people. Firefight, patient, bed rest. 0 social skills, 1 in animal handling skills. However, you can hunt. So let's make you a hunter. I should probably give him the better gun though. So let's do that transaction. Let's kind of have Midori pick up his pistol. It's a pretty terrible pistol, but hey. Let's go have him pick up the charge rifle. Alright. Of course, now with 2 people, we need more things, and one of those things is clothes. Can't just be walking around with your wobbly bits out. Nobody wants to see this. So now we need to get a sculpting machine, electric stove, stone cutter, stone releaser, tailor's loom. Alright, we'll make it out of wood. And we will throw that bad boy in here. Get our power conduit finished built. Yep. Add bill. We are going to cook simple meal. Do forever. And we've got, you know, fair amount of options even on your very basic stove. Remember, our rabbit is making daily chocolates for us. Cheney has claimed the bed that we just finished building. And since he doesn't haul or really do anything else, a heat wave has begun. Of course it has. And checks out for prisoners, so Midori will sleep there. And let's go. Temperature. We need coolers. Cool off that room. I mean, with one room completely refrigerated, we've got, you know, some start. Alright, let's send Cheney on his first bit of hunting, because that is... that's his thing. That is his whole thing. That is his shtick. That is all we really want him to do. It's all we got him to do. Is go out and go hunting and bring back some food. And as long as he does that fine, he is welcome to stay as long as he wants. You know, bring home the bacon. Not that our girl Midori isn't equipped to bring home the bacon, but when that is literally all someone can do, they best go do it.
Yep.
Let's have Monkey on the menu tonight. That's an 11-year-old monkey. They didn't have any other plans in life. Oh, you know what we need now? A butchering table, though. So let's get production. Butcher table. You used to be able to pop these suckers outside. Now they have fields if they're outside. So we're just going to put this thing right next to our stove here. Cannot. Something's blocking that. Oh, not enough stored. Well, okay. Blocks the Taylor Loom interaction spot, so put that there. And of course it's considering it outdoors right now because we're not yet to that point. Oh, that's where our dead tortoise is from earlier. Alright, let's set this sucker up. Bills, we want to butcher creature. And that, of course, is going to be a high priority because what else do you do? Alright, another monkey. If nothing else, he is really efficient with that monkey killing. And we're gonna come here and set up. Oh, what do you think? Cook 5 tacos. Details. You need cornmeal, cheese, and meat. Well, I don't have cornmeal quite yet. We'll get there though. Let's go for grilled 2 vegetables. Do forever. And we're going to pop that sucker up there. Grilled 2 kebabs, I think. Yep. If it's meat only, you have grilled kebabs that you can do. Do those forever. And basically that will just make it so that the veggies get cooked, the meat gets cooked.
Yep.
And I might have derped. I forgot to set up the do forever. So it only let her butcher once. Heat migration. Elk. Nice. Alright, so let's get rid of some of these windows. We got a new recruit window. We know, of course, now that happens. We have our heat wave coming through. It is hot as heck. Cheney, would you stop sleeping there? Herd migration. Elk. Holy smokes. Let's, shall we hunt some elk? Let's hunt some elk. Pro tip. Pick the guys at the back of the herd when you hunt them, because that way the other ones don't see you hunting them. Let's let Cheney hunt a little elk. What do we still need here? 3 more components. Okay. Let's set that up to haul urgently so they bring those back. Our elk are almost off the map. I don't think he's going to make it there in time because he was sleeping. Middle of the night, 95 degrees. You know, California deserts. It's a thing. Oh my god. Oh, elk revenge. Oh, this might have been a terrible idea. There's like 20 elk on him. Oh. Remember how I said he was only good for having a gun? He managed to take out like 3 elk. And, yeah. After there's an enraged elk. Okay, let's figure out where Midori is. She's still sleeping. Alright. As long as she stays in the camp as they show up. Yep. Alright, right there. Auto-saving. Alright, we're going to draft her and put her in this room. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh, Chibs. I may have miscalculated. Oh my god. Oh, wow. Okay, so I have angry herbivores that are just, like, lining up to kill my remaining colonists. I've got 1 guy on the floor, 2 people are down. It's gonna kill... Oh, my bunny! They trampled my bunny! Oh my god, you mean elk! To be fair, I probably should have had more than 1 gun turret before trying that particular maneuver. But I have to wait for the elk to become unenraged to get people off the ground. Let's see how bad we are. Heat stroke. This is not necessarily a deal ender if these elk will unenrage and keep going back. Oh no, they're still angry. Oh, we stood up. Oh, we got knocked down. We got knocked the frick out. Oh, wow. This is bloody. This is glorious. Half the fun of this game is seeing how you manage to kill yourself out of your own stupidity. And I'm right there, man. I should have just kept, like, killing the monkeys. Oh god, my other guy is now standing up. Oh, and the elk know. They know. They just, oh. Okay. Let's see. We still have angry elk? It looks like the elk are done. I'm trying to figure it out now. Some are angry. Some are done. Okay, so let's see now. If we can get Midori on her feet, we might be able to self-treat enough medically to be able to save her. To be fair, she had a terrible gun. Cheney here is bleeding. His pain is extreme though. I don't know if I can get him off the ground. And of course, our bunny is dead. That makes me sad. So, let's see. Gonna be a long night of living on the floor. Heat wave. The elk that we shot are dying all around us too. But it looks like they might be wandering off map. Yep. If we can get our people up, we only have a couple elk left that are angry. Quite a few are walking off screen now. So it becomes sit waiting to see who outlives who. There's just blood everywhere, mostly elk blood, but a bit of it's mine too. The problem is the second your guy stands up, because of the Mad Hunter status, the other animals will come clear across the map, whether or not, he's anywhere near them. I may have screwed up the calculation on necessity versus optional here. And with two people, that's a bad thing to screw up. Minor heat stroke. I mean, we've still got all of our body parts here. Just some bruises and cracks. Blood loss is minor. Just auto-saved. We've got extreme pain, but serious heat stroke. Can we get him? Bleeding on her is no immediate danger. I think she's gonna live. The heat stroke might take him though. His bleeding is also no immediate danger, but that heat stroke is bad. So 2 colonists need rescue. It's gonna come down to a matter of if I can get them off the ground fast enough to go grab the other one. Yep, I know he's exhausted. I would love to get him a nap. It's like, by the way, you guys are really, really tired. Alright, let's go around here and unmark all these elk carcasses, because the last thing I want is for some of these to rot on the ground if we manage to get people up in time. Like, that was some work to get a couple of carcasses. The moral of that story, Midori, both have collapsed due to exhaustion. Of course they have. Somehow a tortoise ended up dead. Yep, severe illness. Well, I'm aware of that one too. So, let's see here. Heat stroke is extreme in whole body. It's only 86 outdoors, now minor. We may make this. Heat wave is over, that's good. Alright. Blood loss. I mean, like, they are doing Monkey meat watered in storage, but heat wave is over. Well, a friendly AI. Oh, a friendly AI has mentioned that it has a ship right here if I can get to it. As you can see, that ship is right there, our house is right here, and we're all sort of on the ground collapsed on our third day. We'll get back to you. Seriously. We'll get back to you. And everything we just worked for is slowly rotting while our people lay incapacitated. This is glorious. I think I forgot to figure out exactly how daring to be when only having 1 to 2 people. Alright. Cheney is healing. So that's good. Chunk of spacecraft has landed nearby. Oh, well that's useful, right? Another severe illness warning. And... yep, what's wrong with us? Other than we're lying on the floor bleeding out. Yeah, that. Alright, well... no, they're not actually dead. And they are now showing resting instead of bleeding out. Man, stuff's rotting though before we can pick it up. I think this is actually going to be survival. Oh, nope, Midori died due to malnutrition in the fridge. She's literally lying on the floor of the fridge. The food was, 10 feet from her. Oh, everyone is dead or gone. The story is over. Perhaps someone else will find the ruins of this place. Chibs, we suck today.
Yep. My second colony is...
might have sucked.
My second colony so far hasn't exploded.
Alright. Well,
but...
not exploding is great. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. We started, we blew stuff up, and we died. That is how this game goes. Mostly dying. So much dying. We lasted 46 minutes. 46. That might be one of my worsts. Chibi only lasted 20 minutes. Definitely one of his worst. We will be back. More death, because we're really good at dying in video games. And till then, subscribe, become a fan, love us lots. We love you back. This is Sadie.
And Chibi Ace.
And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.